Hello ladies and gentlemen. In this tutorial the colour grading work that we're going to be doing is aiming towards the sort of very sort of desaturated, muted but slightly bleached tones that you find in the BBC version of Wallander, the one starring Kenneth Branagh. Now this is the image before, so fairly dull, fairly flat anyway. But with the effects on, we've got that slightly chillier, bleached landscape found in the program. Okay, let's get to work. I'm going to delete the effects that I've added, and we'll start. Let me just get rid of that, apologies. We'll start with the image as is. So, as ever, select the image in the timeline. We're going to go to Effect, Color Correction, and we're going to begin with hue and saturation. The saturation is the colour of the image, so we're going to slide the saturation right down to drain the colour out, but not completely. Probably take it to about 60, give or take, but again it depends what image you've got. You've got to adjust it according to taste. But I've got from -60 in my case. We're then going to go to Effect, Color Correction again, and Levels. Now the image is fairly white as it is, but it's a bit grey, so I'm probably going to get the highlight slider and just bleach it out a little bit more. Not too much though, we still actually want it to be a fairly artificial look. I'm going to grab the shadow slider here and again slide that along, not all the way to give it a proper contrast like that, because the image is becoming too colourful and we don't really want that. So I'm going to pull it back to about there. That should probably just about do it. We put enough black in just to give it a little bit of dynamic range. And finally, we're going to end again on Effect, Color Correction and Curves. I'm going to go to the drop down menu and go for red and just drain out a tiny amount of whatever red is left in the image. If you do it too much, the image will go a sort of horrible minty colour, so it's really got to be just really the tiniest of movements out, just to drain out any life of red left. That's sort of before, that's after. It's made it just a slightly more green. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the effects we went for were hue and saturation, levels and curves, and as ever, when it comes to colour grading, adjust according to taste and also according to the footage that you've shot. Okay, hope you found that useful. See you in the next tutorial.